Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for traveling with us today. And they're all off. Look at this girl. She's so lazy she don't even move her legs. Yeah! You do like the moonwalk. Like, forwards. You're so cool. Look at your shiny hair. Look at your Oh, I love the little knee drop as she's off there. That was cool. Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK and Fernbus Coach Simulator. I'm sure that you've seen the news update, the future of Fernbus Coach Simulator. It's stuff I've been hinting at and suggesting to you for a long time, guys. I've known it's been in the mixing pot for a while now, and I am so glad that it's finally out in the open and you guys have an official confirmation of all the stuff I've been suggesting and hinting at coming. It's finally actually coming, which is outstanding. So we're going to continue our tour today, our southeastern tour of Germany. And I think we've already been to München. There's a lot to talk about today, isn't there? This video is going to go out about 2 weeks after the announcement, so some of what I'm going to talk about today is actually going to be available for you. So it's a bit of a shame that it's worked out in this order, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. So today we're going from Regensburg down to Augsburg, and then finally Augsburg to Konstanz. I might even see if I can squeeze both of these in one video, one epic final video, just to get the southern tour completed and out of the way in preparation for all of this new content that's coming. In addition to that, guys, I have been saying for a couple of weeks now that I'm going to be doing a beginner's tutorial, and either that's going to go up alongside this video today, or I'll have produced it earlier than this video, or it's coming immediately in the immediate future, something like that. As soon as I can fit it in, basically, is where I'm going with that. So let's say next, and that was a great repaint there from Yannick, but in anticipation of what's coming, we're going to go back to the Cotral. Region Lazio. Now, I don't know why I say that, because actually none of the DLCs are Italy. But, you know, we are going to have Austria, Switzerland, France, and yeah, I don't know. I like this repaint, so I'm going to go with it today. Incidentally, guys, all the repaints that I've made were built before the new windscreen or the window covering capability came in, so they all need updating. I haven't had time to do it, but I've been working really hard to try and make time to do it, so that's on my to-do list, as is the Wilhelmshaven B Road, because unfortunately the modding tools were, well, I say unfortunately, the modding tools were updated, which meant that my original Wilhelmshaven B Road mod no longer worked, unless you still had the old version. It's complicated. Basically, if you were running beta, it wouldn't work, and if I upgraded it, then if you were running the main line, that wouldn't work. So I just kind of left it for a couple of weeks until I had time to actually put some time into it. So again, that should be up and running soon, maybe by the time this video's up. Hopefully by the time this video is up, that'll be out and ready for you to use as well. And I've got lots more planned. That being said, with all the DLCs and content that's coming, I'm not sure if I'll have much time to address with that. But anyway, this is what we're taking out today. Let's get driving. Well, guys, it seems I got it working. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Had to restart my entire PC. Restarted the game about 5 times. Eventually, just started working, which is weird. I don't know why. Didn't really set anything up to make that happen. No significant changes I can think of. But it's working. Okay, good. Right, at least we can get on. Thank goodness. Let's get the door open. And let's take a break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to take a quick break. Look at this guy's morphing through the floor. Yes, I need to take a break. Okay. Ah, okay.
Wieso machen wir eigentlich keine Pause?
Well, all right. Goodness me, let's get these doors open. I suppose that people put their luggage on. Hey, that's new. I don't think I've seen that before. Wine gut. La Para Bonita. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, take a break. So here we are. Oh, look, it started raining. Let's, wow, look at the sky. I've never seen, I've never seen clouds appear like that before. That's insane. Now, I'm a bit nervous about putting these people on before I've checked the people on the bus. So I'm going to do that first, just to make sure that they're on and they're okay. Hello, madam. Sir. Sir, madam. Hello, madam, ladies. Hello there. Hello, madam. Interestingly, it was pointed out to me last week, but I didn't really completely fathom it. But I think it was Seth who pointed it out. Forgive me if I've got that wrong, but yeah, the counter is incorrect. I mean, according to this, I have successfully checked 19 of 0. So clearly that is a bit of a bug. Hello, sir. And that's weird. How many am I expecting? 21, okay. It would be nice if that was working properly, I guess. But that's done. So I can say checked. Excellent. Now we can get these guys on. Hello, madam. Wow, for a minute there I couldn't remember how to do this.
Hello, hier mein Ticket.
Hello.
Können Sie das rückgängig machen? Ich muss hier ganz woanders hin.
Can I undo this? You have to check in elsewhere. Weird. I've not seen that message before. Clearly this isn't her bus.
Hello?
Okay. Hello, sir. You need a ticket? You would do, wouldn't you? It's raining. You would need a flipping ticket. Augsburg. Just so happens we're going there, sir. You're very lucky.
Danke sehr.
Danke.
Hi.
Hello, sir.
Bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Cool.
That's honestly not how I thought your voice would be. Hello, sir. Oh, you're just standing there looking cool? Okay. And I can't click on this lady either. Or this lady.
Hello, mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
Action.
Guten Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin
Guten Tag.
Sehr freundlich.
Danke. You're right down there, love. Whoa. Okay. Don't get antsy. Goodness me. Hello, sir. I know you're busy. Grazie, danke. Right, is that everyone? Missed this one chap here. Boo.
Das Ticket. Bitte schön.
Guten Tag.
Cool.
Cool. Right, I think we're good to go. Got a trunk full of luggage. Neatly stacked in there by the passengers. Just check. Okay, looks like we're all good here. So yeah, guys, like I say, this is a couple of weeks after the announcement was made. So there's a darn good chance that some of the content is going to be available already. Let's get these lights on.
Hallo und
Start the
herzlich
announcement.
willkommen bei FlixBus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid.
I'm not going to lock the doors because I always forget.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch
So,
findet ihr
stereo,
unsere Karte mit
or rather a radio station is coming
zu unserem Snack-
as part of the announcement. I didn't know they were going to do that, so that's a bit of a nice feature.
Wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem.
How are we doing for
Viele
fuel?
unserer Sitze sind mit
Yeah, we should be fine, shouldn't we?
und
What's this
entsprechend
thing?
gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt
What does that
nutzen.
mean?
Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt
Slippery
aufmacht,
road conditions, perhaps.
holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von
Okay,
exklusiven
we are
Angeboten.
good to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Auf FlixBus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte
Due to leave here at 8 o'clock. So we're 19 minutes early. But I'm going to start the ride. Everybody's on board.
den wir
It's raining, it's miserable. Slippery conditions. I can take it nice and easy.
eine entspannte Fahrt
And it shouldn't be a problem. Hello, logo. And Jimmy's logo there. Jimmy, nice guy.
We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination.
Jimmy Daly.
Before we set off,
Pretty big
we would like to
YouTuber,
share
actually.
some information about the journey. They're wearing a
Does an
seatbelt
awful lot
as
of content, fairly similar to the stuff I do, plus loads of stuff that I don't.
fastened throughout the entire
But yeah,
in the seat pocket in
I've
front
actually
of you,
kind of
you will find
half spoken to him a couple of times. Seems like a really nice guy. Hoping to collaborate on some stuff in the future.
beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
Maybe on Fernbus in the future, who knows? He's a massive Fernbus fan.
Log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network.
So quite possibly that is
No
going to be an
problem.
option.
Many of our seats are equipped with
Oh.
power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on
So I'm hoping for a nice,
Of course,
clean,
we're always
no
offering
issues
a
journey
free
today.
service. Please
Chances
use
of that
the
happening are
questionnaire we
pretty
sent you by email
slim.
to give us feedback
I don't think
about
there's
it.
anything
You
being
can also
released
use it to share
at this time.
suggestions
It's the
and
1st of
feedback
August
with
today,
us.
by the way.
We are
I
always
don't think anything's been
interested.
released today
We can finally
in
say
terms of beta updates that I need to
we
mention.
hope you have a
But
relaxing journey.
clearly,
Enjoy
there's a
travel.
lot of good stuff coming. I think in the last episode, I mentioned how the... Are these guys stuck? I think these guys might be stuck. I've turned events up to 100%, by the way. Okay, that was a bit cheeky of me. What? Oh, I don't believe that. Ah, so disappointed. What a terrible start to the journey. I shouldn't, do you know, I'll learn eventually never to start a journey by saying, I want no incidents today. I want it nice and clean without any problems. So anyway, yes, I've turned events up to 100%. Clearly, I need to behave myself a bit. Be a bit more patient on the road. Looks like the rain has stopped. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. One of the first songs I ever learnt to play. Hello, logo. So yes, huge amounts of content coming to Fernbus, and I've been telling you guys for a long time. I'm not gonna do gloating. I'm not gonna say I told you so. I told you, but I did. You know I did. I've been hinting at it and telling you stuff week upon week. Now, some of the real important details are hidden in amongst the content there, and I just really wanted to highlight some important things that not only are pretty cool for what's coming, but also really blow open the doors of potential for what's coming in Fernbus. So I'm going to start with, I think I was going to end with, but I think I'll start with talking about the Bundesliga, and it's a DLC. I think it's going to be coming out as a DLC rather than part of in-game content. I have no idea when these are coming out. I have no idea what price range you can expect them to be at. I know nothing about them at all. Hopefully I'll be able to get hold of a review copy before release, just so you guys can really see what it's all about, see what sort of content you can expect to find, and see how well it works. But I like to think I've been told otherwise, but one of my first repaints, and one of my most popular repaints for the Lions coaches, was the Bayern Munich FC Tourbus repaint. It's still quite popular now, even though I need to update it to the new system. But I think in part, somewhere, even subliminally, that played a big part in the thought process that led to the idea of having a Bundesliga DLC. Now, I've been told categorically that isn't the case, but I just honestly, until I made that repaint, oh, this looks sharp. Until I made that repaint, there were absolutely no football-oriented anything. There were no football repaints. There were no discussions about Bundesliga. There were nothing at all. But since I've made that, there's been quite a few. I mean, the popularity of having your favourite football teams repaints drive a coach around in really took off. So I whether or not the bosses at TML will admit it, I really think I started the ball rolling with that, and that's just my thing, and I have no problem with that. I'm not complaining at all. If anything, I feel like I've contributed something to the game, and that puts a big fat smile on my face, so I'm quite happy about that. But in the content about the Bundesliga DLC is an awful lot of important stuff that you may have glossed over, but it opens up massive opportunities, not only for the Bundesliga DLC, but also for Fernbus as a game. And whilst I'm driving, I'm going to try and read my notes and cover this for you guys. So there was the discussion about, well, basically there's going to be an economy system as part of that DLC, and what appears to be management style finances, or finances with a management style associated to it. Certain things like stocking up the drinks cabinet on the coach and making sure that it's full kind of insinuates that we're going to get a bit more functionality within the coach. If you remember when the Neoplan Skyliner was first launched, I did mention how cool it would be if like these glove compartments over here could open and sort of be interacted with, and the toilet and all that kind of stuff. It sounds to me, I'm not sure how in depth it's going to be, whether or not you can actually open the fridge and see what's inside and stock it up that way, but certainly something along those lines appears to be hinted at as part of that communication. I think we're going to have a speed slow down here. Let me just see, what's this, 80. Now hang on, it's still saying 100 there, but that sign clearly said 80. I'm doing 80. I don't care what they say, I'm doing 80. Now which lane do I need to be in? I'm thinking we're going to go in this lane and then turn right. Okay, cool. So so yeah, there's that. There's the fact that you need to... Why is my map zooming in? Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe that's a new feature. Maybe that is a new feature. As you drive, it zooms out, which is a cool feature. That's a really good idea. I like that. Yeah, that's really cool. Keep your eyes on that, guys. I think that's what's happening there. As I accelerate away, especially when I get onto the motorway, I've got a feeling it's going to zoom out a bit to give me a bit more distance view on the GPS. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so you're going to have to arrange accommodation for the team. You're going to have to, presumably, you're going to have to pick the team. So let's think about all the features that are going to be coming. Why am I indicating right? All the features that are going to be coming off the back of that, just that one sentence there. You're going to have fuel prices that are different in each petrol station, and that's something I mentioned in the last episode that would be nice to see. It may already be implemented, I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds like it's definitely going to be implemented now, and maybe enhanced a tad as well. We just negotiate this rather tricky bend. In a nice calm fashion like so. No traffic on the roads today. I've got traffic set at 25. As I say, I've got events set at 100%, and the reason for that, just to digress slightly, is because Jimmy Daly, who I mentioned earlier, great YouTuber, go check him out, he mentioned that if you have events set at 0, you get significantly less points for all the driving you do. Now, I've always thought it was quite interesting that, having driven as much as I have in this game, my rank is so low. My rank score is really low. Now, quite a while ago I put events down to 0, and I'm just wondering if that's the reason why. So looks like we've got some roadworks coming up, and they're closing that outside lane, which is cool. I don't think I've seen that before either. Maybe there have been a few beta updates that they haven't really announced. Well, hang on, it said it was going to do it, but where is it? That's interesting. Okay, maybe that's coming in the future, perhaps. So, yeah, anyway, I digress. So fuel prices are going to change. So you're going to have a boss that you've got to keep happy. You're going to have the team that you're going to keep happy. And obviously, I assume you're going to have to pick the team. What's my lights here? Oh, crikey. Have I not set this up yet? So I can't go to high beam. That is terrible. I really should have sorted that out by now, guys. Apologies. Maybe this is where the roadworks will be. I don't know. We're not coming off here. No, we're not. No. Okay. So yeah, one assumes that they're going to have to put some models in of each of the grounds, because where else are you going to pick these guys up from? So you can expect to see football stadiums, all the Bundesliga football stadiums across the ground. Now, when I say the implications of just that one sentence, it unravels so much stuff. You've got the new DLC maps coming out, Austria, Switzerland, and specifically France, are we going to see the same sort of thing for the French La Liga? Are we going to have French football grounds and Swiss and Austrian as well? I mean, that's a little bit... that's more to do with the Alps, I think, and the picturesque kind of opportunities that brings with it. But there's so much content. You've got to keep your boss happy. You've got to keep the team happy. You've got to keep your prices low, but you've got to keep your quality high enough to ensure that the team are happy. Now, I don't know what kind of implications there would be if you make the team unhappy. Maybe you get sacked and you have to go work for another team. Now, I assume Bundesliga is where that will stop. I don't think you'll find the lower divisions popping into this game. I could be totally wrong. It might prove to be so popular that Fernbus Coach Simulator almost becomes a football coach driving simulator. I mean, who knows? So we're coming off here. Wow, it just looks like the road ends, doesn't it? Must be a really sharp corner. What's that bright red thing there? What is that bright red thing over there? Wow. I thought I was seeing something epic then with those lights popped up. Let me just try and... Oh, we're going straight here. What is that? That was red a minute ago and then it went blue. Now it's red. What the hell is that, guys? Is that Bayern Munich's football ground? Oh my goodness me. That looks new. That looks new. I've just been discussing... No, I mean, surely... Is it there? Is that what it is? Oh, wow. Unfortunately, we're turning right to go up here to Augsburg. We've only got 20 minutes spare, otherwise I'm so tempted to drive down there and have a look. I really am tempted to do this. Right, let's really slow down. Let's go external camera. That is definitely changing colour, guys. Is that the stadium? I think that's the stadium. So maybe they've already started implementing the stadium into the game. Hang on. It's getting really dark now. I definitely need to have... some high beam. Well, that doesn't seem to be working very well today. That doesn't look that high beam to me. Anyway, that is our high beam. And yeah, I think we've just seen Bayern Munich's football pitch. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. It certainly suspiciously looks that way, doesn't it? How surprising would that be? Do I go and take a look at the expense of this journey? No. Do you know what? I won't. But I'll do a little special snippet at the end and go and have a look and see. I'll try and remember. Yeah, there's a very good chance I'm going to forget, unfortunately, but I'll try and remember to go and have a look at that, because that has intrigued me. and distracted me from whatever the heck it is, whatever the heck it was I was saying. Right, so Augsburg is literally just up here. Bit windy this bit, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I mean the knock-on effects are that we're going to have, I mean clearly I think that's almost guaranteed confirmation of that we're going to have football stadiums included into the maps. And I don't know if you've seen in some of the images that the authentic look of the shrubbery and the surroundings appears to have improved, if some of those screenshots are to be believed, which I'm sure they absolutely are. And you know, since CBS Berlin was announced, which for a while was called Fernbus 2, couldn't be further from the truth, but yeah, for a while I was referring to it as that. It seems like they've made some huge advances in that game, and as they promised, a lot of those enhancements are coming over to Fernbus, which is really fantastic. Now, if you can have an economy system as part of a DLC for the Bundesliga Appreciation Society, I'm just spouting rubbish now, then theoretically you could have something exactly like that, pretty much like what's happened with OMSI, I guess, with the bus company. If you've got the logic and the capability to have finances and economy and business management and individual business companies, then it's not going to be, hopefully, it's not going to be too long before you start seeing something like OMSI's bus company implementation for Fernbus. Now, I for one am really excited and intrigued by that. I mean it's not uncommon that simulation enthusiasts like their facts and figures and like the idea of having company management. This is all important enhancements for Fernbus, and is really going to boost the gameplay capabilities and possibilities. If you start thinking about the possibility also of I think we're coming off here and then going back on again afterwards. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I might go all the way down. I'll split this up into 2 videos, but I'll release them on the same day, I think. So we'll do Augsburg and then we'll go on and do the final stop as well. So yeah, I mean, once you've got a company management system, the next logical step from there, or maybe it's something that could happen at the same time, I don't know, is multiplayer. Now, TML have always said there won't be multiplayer for Fernbus because the way that they built it originally just kind of makes that too complicated, too much work. God, there's some trimming over there. You know, but having said that, they have been working so hard on undoing the sort of restraints that they coded themselves into, and almost, I'd say, anything is possible. It really, there is a possibility that it could happen. I mean, don't write it off. Don't expect it to happen either, but don't just write it off. You know, a classic example is Euro Truck Simulator. There was the period there where that game was never ever going to have multiplayer, but look at it now. you know, the community there have their hands tied in terms of what modding features they can add. You know, they have to adhere to a very strict set of rules, whereas here in OMSI, wow, that truck has followed me all the way from the motorway. That's cool. Here in OMSI, slap my wrist. Here in Fernbus, I meant to say, the modding tools are far more open and free, and it zooms out that GPS as you accelerate. That is so cool. There have been some features added. Clearly, I want to go see. I want to go to München and see if that is. What's this truck doing? It's sliding its arse out. Look at this. Slight issues. Slight bugs. The AI is total overhaul as well. Presumably, once again, that's something they've been working on with CBS Berlin, and they're just going to roll it out for the Fernbus, which is fantastic. I think the AI is pretty good, but I mean, there are issues. Here's an example. It's not perfect. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have all these things. I mean, people have been complaining for a long time about force feedback, you know, and whilst announcing these massive DLC enhancements, they also mentioned force feedback, and that just kind of, to me at least, signifies how committed they are to sorting that out. This truck is weird. It's like a crab. So this is Augsburg, guys. I think we're turning right here. Yep, looks like it. Now, I always get this wrong. Which way are we meant to go? I'm thinking we're going to go straight on and then come back on ourselves, but I'm not sure. I don't know whether to follow the orange or the yellow. I should know this. I mean, come on, I play this every week. I should have sussed this out. Maybe now's the time to make that learning happen. Please be the right side. Yay! I guessed correctly. Right, so in a situation like this then, guys, it seems that following the orange brick road is the most logical. Augsburg has been unlocked. Handbrake on. Take her out of gear. Let's open the doors up. And then we can go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for traveling with us today. And they're all off. Look at this girl. She's so lazy she don't even move her legs. Yeah! You do like the moonwalk. Like forwards. You're so cool. Look at your shiny hair. Look at your oh, I love the little knee drop as she's off there. That was cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today, guys. That's, well, I say for today, for this video. I'll be continuing straight on from here with another video. And let's just check if we actually arrived on time. Due to arrive at 23:05. We are quite literally an hour early. How in the hecky thump did we manage that? We so could have gone and looked to see if that was a football stadium. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, we've got an hour. Maybe we could just swing down there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to call that for this video and immediately start on the next one.